That nigga be crispy. Yeah, hey. I'm shameless, so shameless. With my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take your girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless, so shameless. I'ma go hit Tahoe up. Come bring the Tahoe truck, body bags on body bags. Come pick this garbage up. DJ mixing in the booth, he leave him traumatized up. I ain't got no time to waste. Let's get these commas up. I'm sitting in class, I can't even focus. Looking at teach, hoping that she don't notice. Titty sit right, got ass be poking. Sitting in front, cause I gotta be the closest. I'm just waiting for the bell, let everybody leave. I passed with an A, but left her with a D.
All right, welcome back to So Shameless. God damn it, we are back in this motherfucker. I think we had 2 weeks off. We had a week off. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Shit feels good. Feels good to have a week. Do you motherfuckers know that we really be doing this shit every week? Like, do y'all know that when y'all be like, oh, y'all didn't record? Where's the episode? Hello. Like, do y'all know what it's like to not? Y'all get vacations at work? What y'all get? 2 weeks, 3 weeks? It's very difficult to miss an episode here. We doing this shit every fucking week. Most times on a Friday, after a long ass week of work. Well, not excluding Trom.
I work.
And I gotta work in the morning. I just hope y'all understand. But we here. Dodge is drunk high. You know that drunk tiredness?
Yo, that's exactly where I'm at.
It's that drunk withdrawn. It's like,
We gonna make it through this though.
We gonna make it through.
I just got yawn.
Jesus. Yo, what's the yawn versus yawn thing?
Yawn versus what?
Why is it when one person yawns, somebody else has to yawn?
Contagious.
Yeah, it's contagious.
What is it? Why?
I don't know why. Yeah.
What's the scientific knowledge on that? Is it suggestive?
I think it is a thing. I think
Crack.
it's
You think? It's a thing.
No, I mean, like, I know it's a thing, but I think it's a scientific thing, like a biological stimulant or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's a thing.
Biological stimulant. Crazy. All right.
If we make our episodes shorter, we gonna charge y'all more for Patreon. Shut up.
Just make your episode shorter then.
We have double episodes. 'Cause the ads.
It's not a bad suggestion.
It's all
Thank
right.
you, Julius.
I'm about to charge y'all niggas $10 for Patreon every month.
Where's my phone at?
I don't
5
know.
things women do that men like, but they act like they don't.
What?
5 things that women do that men like, but they act like they don't like it. I wonder what that is. Trom, you have any idea? What's one thing that you think that you do that women do that we like, but we act like we don't like it? That's an interesting one. Yeah.
Because I hate everything.
I really don't be liking this shit.
What? What is it?
I guess being concerned about a nigga, it can come across as nagging, but at the end of the day, I guess you really don't want the opposite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when there's no concern. So, all right, there's a good one.
That's actually a good point.
When
Bitch telling you, yo, when's the last time you went to the doctor or some shit like that? You need to get your shit checked out. You coughing every morning.
like, yo, my shorty calls me a lot. She'll text me a lot when we're not together, right? And I'm not going to say it's annoying, but I'll be like, oh, she called me a lot, right?
I shut that shit down.
When we arguing or fighting, she don't speak to me at all. I be like, damn, man. Then you miss that shit. You be like, damn, she don't even give a fuck about a nigga at all.
Like, nigga could die right now. She ain't even checking.
Doesn't give a fuck where I'm at, what I'm doing, what time I'm coming home, nothing. I'm like, damn. So now I kind of low-key like that she hit me up often. You know what I mean?
That's how you know shit is good.
You take shit for granted. So I say that's my one.
Virgos. Joking.
Speaking
Most
as
women
one.
are like that. Women are just nasty. Just nasty spirited individuals. Seriously.
Why
Because
you say these
it's
things?
like y'all have to y'all know how to be nice. But that's a put on. Because your natural state
Your default
is caterpillar. You know how to be a butterfly. What's your natural state?
Yo, that goes crazy.
Is caterpillar.
That's why I be talking about. Yeah, I hate women.
5 things women do that men like, but they act like they don't. Let's see what To Hear More has to say. Come on, Tara. Load. What? I will.
On our butts. Now you walk by, you smack our butt. We be, hey, what are you doing? But we like it. We like that gentle love tap. You just walking by, just hit them. Like,
Smack me in my
okay
butt.
now. Okay. Chew your feet on us under the cover. We know them toes cold. We waiting for it. Because it don't matter. We still get to touch you. Ain't them cold ass toes over here good. Number 3. Air our gym shorts or our hoodies. We gonna make a big scene about it. Why you got my stuff on? But you look so goddamn cute with my stuff on. 4. I sip on the phone, but then tell us the tea.
I like
I
the
knew
tea.
you didn't like tea.
I like the tea.
Me too.
Number 5. To leave parties early. Listen. Gotta act like I'm upset. Why are you ready? Why you want to come and ready to leave? I'm ready to go too. I gotta act up for all these people, but I'm with you. I'm ready to go. We're gonna talk about it in the car, cause God, I love you.
All right,
To Hear More. Shout out to Hear, man. He's been rocking the comedy scene for a while. Do y'all agree?
I agree.
I
guess.
love
from a
leaving the
woman's
club early,
standpoint.
but she don't give me no joy back. I'm ready to go. She be like, all right, let's go. Let's go.
I do that shit to Drew all the time. I'm like, yo, babe, you ready to go? He's like, whenever you ready. I'm like, nigga, does that mean you ready to go? If you ready to go, nigga, you ready to go. All right, we gonna go.
Tron.
Yeah, I'm the type, I might stay in a party longer than I should, but I'll be ready to go on the low. So when you have somebody that's like, yo, you ready? I'll be like, yeah. You know what I mean? I'll be excited. Like, I'm glad you said it first. I ain't want to be rude. You know what I mean?
Right. I ain't want to cut the fun, but I've been ready to go.
Yeah, Tron said, yeah. You like a little smack on the butt, Tron?
Nah, that's the one I can't relate to. That,
You don't. Why?
That's because you don't got that much butt.
I don't.
You
It's like a
serious?
bone
slim nigga.
smack.
That really bothers you that much, getting smacked on the butt?
It don't bother me. It just don't happen. Like, so I can't relate.
Yo, how would you feel if you washing dishes, you came and start rubbing on your ass a little bit?
I feel fine.
It's cool.
Yeah.
You feel comforting? Is it comforting? What? It's not a comforting feeling to have a woman rub your butt? What happened?
Sure.
2 hands.
When she start smacking your shit?
I might
On the
feel,
sides.
I feel a little emasculated.
Is it gentle, emasculating feeling or what? Come on, bro. Let's be real. It's me, bro. I don't listen. I just want to know.
No, I'm
Is
just
it cool?
saying, like, I'm all for, like, touch and affection, but I wouldn't necessarily want that. You know what I mean?
You ain't cool with the smacking.
Not smacking. Like a rub is good, but yeah, smack, like, that's like,
Josh, Gunna, you good with
like-
the ass play? Little booty smack?
We don't ass play in my house.
It's a booty smack.
I smack his butt all the time. He got a fat ass for a nigga.
like a little pat on the back. That's cool.
Little pat is cool.
Pat, like, yeah.
Like a basketball. Like if you made a shot, it's a basketball.
good shot.
game.
Yeah, good.
You're good.
Good shot. That's fucking crazy.
Oh God! All right.
A little booty smack is cute
Tron.
though.
Scale of 1 to 10. How good do you feel when you see her wearing your clothes?
I like it.
Scale of
Scale
1
of
to
1 to
10,
10.
nigga.
You did say that just now.
I know we be drinking. We drinking.
now.
It's the second episode. It's fine.
I say a 9.
9. Oh, you a bitch ass nigga. Trump ain't got nothing worth nothing. That's why. Trump ain't got no Givenchy.
Now I know he Gucci
Here's
down
the
to
thing.
the socks.
She's gonna take care of my shit better than I would.
She
True.
bought him that shit. Well, all that Gucci shit. No offense, Trump though. She
None
bought
taken.
him that shit. If she wearing his shit, she's like, nigga, I don't.
Or if she
don't
didn't pay
act
for
crazy.
it, she found it. Like she knows where to shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she gonna take care of the shit better than I would. The only reason why I didn't give it a 10.
And y'all live together.
Right.
She don't take the shit home.
Exactly.
You
So
don't
that's
go to her
okay.
crib and see your shit there
Oh, no.
You didn't fucking
Stop
give it
subbing to Nate. If you got something to say, just fucking say it.
Listen, if we didn't live together, it would not be a 9. I totally I've been there before.
Son, I
You
go
be
to
like,
her
yo,
crib.
where the fuck is my
Son,
shit at?
she be having it at her crib,
Yeah,
son.
nah, I'm
And
not with
she
that.
don't pick the white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Nigga. She go for the shit.
Yeah, fly shit.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
was like,
that
yo,
shit,
where's
man.
my shirt? I don't find it. You know, you in a rush. Fuck it. I'm gonna wear something else. I gotta get here. I'm always late. I'm black. I got it. You know what it is. Go to her crib on some just chill shit. Why is this here?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see you wear this. She took it in her bag. My nigga. Go ahead. Dodge, how would you feel? Scale of 1 to 10. If you see the nigga wearing your shit.
Don't wear my nigga
Scale
wear
of 1
my
to 10.
shit.
Yeah, because you wear a lot of nigga shit. You wear a lot of nigga shit. What if he wore he's small. What if he wore your orange jacket to work one day?
Okay. Don't have me up here saying no bullshit, please.
I just want to know. Scale of 1 to 10. How would you feel if you see your nigga rocking your shit? He can wear all your shit. You know he can wear all your shit. Listen, Gunny, I know you can fight. I don't want no problems. But you know you can wear all your girl shit. How would you feel? Scale of 1 to 10.
He can't wear my jeans.
Because too big for him.
Jeans ain't really unisex.
Yo, listen.
I'm thinking more
She
sweaters.
wears nigga shit. She
First
probably
of all,
has nigga jeans.
I tried to put his jeans on a couple times. They don't pass the thigh test.
He's too small.
But I wear more of his stuff than, like, he doesn't wear my stuff. Like, I steal his stuff. Like, we have dressers, and instead of going in my side of the drawer to get my t-shirts, I go in his side and get his t-shirts.
Why do y'all do that? What is it about?
Because I want to wear my nigga shit.
Why?
Because I love him.
What does it have to do? Leave his shit alone. If
No.
you love him, that's his shit.
No.
He don't have nothing to wear now because
No,
you've been
I
done
love
wearing
him.
it.
I love him.
And you
I
don't do
wanna,
the laundry.
I want to live in his skin. So if I can't live in his skin, I can live in his clothes. That's why y'all don't deserve love. Y'all don't deserve love because y'all don't receive it correctly.
I give it a 9 for that reason. Like, it's
That's
flattering.
real love.
That was a good reason, but it's annoying as fuck.
That's fine. Y'all can be
Because
as annoyed as y'all
you-
want to be. I wear my nigga clothes all the time.
You have
Especially when he not
7
home.
of his clothes.
Huh?
Like I'll never see these clothes again. These not even my clothes no more.
After
She
that
gave me
period of
something
time.
back, right? I had these blue sweatpants that she took. Months went by that I wanted those pants back. Months, right?
Look at your girl.
She fucking gave them back. I don't even feel comfortable wearing the shits. It hurts.
It hurts.
So yo, come here,
She said
take
that.
your
She
shit.
said it. It's mine now.
Yeah, exactly. It's mine now. But she steals.
Because she from the Bronx.
Yeah. It's not like she was like,
Yeah, I
yo,
love you so
so, I need a pair of pants. Hey, give me a shirt.
She said, give her shit back.
Steals.
She said, give her shit back.
Yeah. So give it the hell back. All right, fine. You can have it. I don't care. I
Nah,
don't
before
wear
we lived together, the same shit. She would take some shit of mine, and I get it back, and it's different. It's shrunk and all of that. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't put my shit in
Before
the
me
dryer.
and Drew lived together, I took a couple of his shirts. He had this fire ass fucking Nickelodeon throwback TV show shirt.
And now you got this fire
That
ass.
shit in my drawer right
Nickelodeon
now.
shirt.
That shit in my drawer right now. I
Oh.
steal everything. Mad at his fucking fire, his work shirts, like the t-shirts he got to wear at work at the fire station. He has a bunch and I have my own. Take everything.
All right. But the next clip sent to us by Trav and our production team. I don't even know. Trav, are you the production team?
Yeah. Single-handedly.
Monogamy versus non-monogamy. I don't know what's
What we do
happening.
now?
It's by the Hardly Initiated podcast on Instagram. Let's see. Jesus, I hate this new update, bro. It takes you to some other shit.
Instead
her
of
dating multiple guys at the same time was. And I told her it's both celebrated and accepted in the culture, but it's unhealthy to our character. And I told her, I said, if you just want to play the field and not commit to anyone, then just say that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're genuinely looking for an authentic connection with someone, then it'll be impossible to pursue that if you're sharing your attention, your energy, your time and your body with so many different people. Not to mention the possible hurt and damage that you're doing to them if one of them or all of them were to catch feelings. You know, I told her that math ain't mathing. That ain't it.
You bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I don't.
I understand where you come from. He's a Queens nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is he?
Shit.
That's
No.
why he rocking like that, and they got
he
on that
look like
sweater.
a Queens nigga. He look like Nas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I understand and I respect where he's coming from. Because a lot of people believe in traditional love. And traditional love means just me and you. You are all I see. You are all I breathe. You are, you know what I'm saying? I want to live in his skin.
I think niggas is liars.
I think
feel like
people
a
are
lot
liars.
of. I feel like a lot of. No, I'm talking about men in particular. I feel like a lot
I
of
know
men
that.
believe in traditional love as it pertains to them. But they'll have side bitches and go fuck with other people and go date other people and entertain other people.
That's not monogamy.
And flirt with
We're
other
talking about monogamy.
Exactly, but that's what I find that a lot of men that are like so like monogamy, they want their partner to be monogamous, but themselves they're not, and they don't want to admit that. So they like the perception of monogamy, like, yeah, this is my one and only, but you in all my homegirls DMs. So what are we talking about?
That's
Like,
not fair. For the
it's
sake of this discussion, I think we should just, if you like monogamy, you like monogamy. Let's assume that you're monogamous if you're talking about monogamy.
my question to that person would be, have you ever cheated, and have you ever cheated in your current relationship? And dependent on that answer is dependent on if I'm going to take your monogamous stance seriously.
I'm not even going to answer that question because for women, y'all admittedly say that y'all cheat better. And you admittedly came on here and said that out of 10 girls, 9 of them have cheated and only 1 of them almost got caught, which y'all stopped from getting caught because y'all rallied together to stop her from getting caught.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that y'all do cheat and she better stop asking niggas about what the fuck they do. The problem here is nobody wants to be honest with each other about who they really are and what they really desire.
That's
Women
the problem.
walk into relationships, see a nigga and say, okay, I'll meet him where he's acting like he wants to be. But y'all already are looking for the problem. Y'all are already trying to gauge him against the experiences that you had in the past. Like, you know what? Oh, I know this type of nigga. You're trying to gaslight me. So everything he's doing, even if he's being honest with himself, even if he's lying to himself, the woman is already figuring all of that shit out. That's why she's asking certain questions. That's why she's doing certain things. Because, nigga, I've seen this before. Nobody's actually saying, yo, you know what? Honestly, I like going to play parties and fucking other people. So
You can't say nobody.
I'm being very general. I'm
Okay.
being very general, right? Because and then you also got to remember, Dash, the man that you were with was in the game. If you were in it, he would be threatened by you. If a
Him
man
or
is not
other
in the
men?
lifestyle and the woman is in the lifestyle, and this is just from my perspective, this isn't something I've heard of from nobody else.
I agree with that.
He's gonna look at her like, you would just be fucking mad niggas. You just be fucking people at these parties. This is what you do. And he's never been to them. He's never gonna trust you. It's like
I've had niggas not
we
trust
be
me
at
for less.
war.
I've had niggas not trust me because I went to an event and I hugged 10 niggas because these is my 10 niggas.
You see
Like,
the way
these
he
is
hugged
my
you.
homies.
What is that hug
And they
about?
like,
Why does he pick you up?
Why this? Why that? Why you got all these homies? But like, I can't be with a man like that. And I feel like if you're in a relationship, you should bring your authentic self. And if you can't bring your authentic self, then that's not the person that you should be with. And I don't say this coming from a standpoint of
How many women
this
do you
is
think
what
is really
I'm
their authentic self?
But this is what I'm saying. I don't say this coming from the standpoint of like being on my soapbox or like saying like I've done this every time in my life. I'm saying this from a place of experience. I'm saying this because of the person that I am now. I realized that I did a disservice to myself and to a lot of people previously because I was not my authentic self. And when I became my authentic self and I leaned into my authentic self, then I realized that there are people that are compatible with me as I am. So I'm not saying it in a way like I'm judging. I'm saying saying it in a way like I want everybody to be able to get to this level or this space of empowerment. Be your authentic self. Don't run around talking about monogamy because that's what you were told or that's the lie you were sold. If you know that deep down inside you don't feel like you're a monogamous person, you don't feel like you can be with one person at this point in time and at this particular juncture in your life, and that's fine, but just name that. Don't push monogamy and push the idea of monogamy on a woman because that's what you feel like is the right thing, and you creeping and sleeping and doing all this other fuck shit behind her back. Meanwhile, she's being monogamous to you. Like, I don't think that that's fair.
I got a question. When you were hugging these niggas at the party, did your feet leave the ground?
No.
Oh.
Listen.
So,
Unless it was Kami.
to-
Kami
we-
the only person that picked me up.
We need to just a lot of shit that sound good, but you're not doing it. See, and this is the thing with ladies. Y'all are so smart, but y'all leave that smart on the floor when it comes to niggas unless it's trying to figure out what they did to you. You're never looking at them and saying, okay, has this man ever had a real conversation with a woman that can understand him for real? Like past what he understands himself as. Because most niggas have not been in a relationship able to say, hey, I like you, but I'm feeling shorty. I love you, but I dig shorty. Tricks is gonna wild out for that. You are taught by your experiences.
Not all women.
Most
No.
women
Most
are
niggas-
not comfortable with a nigga saying I am polyamorous.
Again. No.
Most women are
No.
not comfortable with a nigga saying,
I
hey,
call bullshit.
I want you to be my main chick, but I still want to fuck with these other chicks. They're
call
not.
bullshit.
So it creates all types of drama.
No.
Niggas learn from that. Self-preservation is the key. And what you wind up doing is saying you start tailoring your truth to what is most comfortable for everybody.
I call bullshit. Most men do not want to say, I like you, but I want to date other people because they're afraid of that person that they like walking away from them. They don't like the fact that once you put all your cards on the table, that person now has a choice and they can choose to either fuck with you or not fuck with you. That's the manipulation part. So let's not lie about that. On the second part of that, there is not many experiences that niggas have had to talk about, oh, I've been to a woman and I said, I like you, and her too. Like bullshit.
We don't have
Niggas
the
don't even
experience to
get
say
it. Y'all don't because you don't make the lane for it. So what happens is y'all wind up getting caught
So
in
do
some
women
shit.
run the world or do men run the world?
Women
Because as far
run
as-
the world.
All right. So then you have to understand that
Please.
because y'all have showed us how you react and like what
How do we
get
react? You're
based
talking about
on a
other
certain
people's
truth.
experiences versus your own experiences.
Okay.
Okay,
What-
no.
I don't understand.
My experiences, me being me, I'm Daja. I move a certain way. I vibrate a certain way in this world
have
and in
a
this sector.
vagina.
That doesn't.
You have a
fuck
vagina.
my vagina right now.
No,
not
absolutely
technically.
not.
Relax. Relax.
Please, hey, somebody give us some water, please. And a
Disregard.
Yeah, pause.
Disregard my vagina right now or the fact that I have one. The fact of the matter is, most men, they're not talking from experiences of things that they have had happen in their life. They're talking from experiences of things that they've seen or things that they think or you're projecting that are going to happen. I have never, when I first was met with a man that had a girlfriend that told me to my face, I have a girlfriend, but I like you, but I want to fuck with you, and I have an open relationship, and my girlfriend understands who I am, and how I move. Do you basically want to get down or you want to lay down or some shit? And I was like, you know what?
That's actually the same thing.
I know. But
I get you though.
I was like, I'm interested in seeing what this is. I'm interested in seeing what's happening. I had the opportunity to walk away because that nigga, it was not a bitch ass nigga, and he was able to have that conversation with me.
This is
Y'all
what
be
I'm talking
scared of
about.
women,
This is what
and
I'm
y'all
talking
be
about.
scared. Y'all be scared
This
of
is what-
women,
yes.
and y'all be scared not
Yes.
to have what
Because
you
y'all can
want.
do whatever
That's
you
the
want.
manipulative factor. Y'all are manipulating people.
To
No,
Tahoe's
you're
point,
not
what he
listening.
said was more often than not, that shit don't work. It worked
So,
that
and then
one
it
time
don't
with
work.
you. It worked that one time with you, but
And
you
if it don't work, what's the
Hold
worst
on,
thing
let me
that's gonna
finish.
happen to
you
y'all?
completely negated what Tahoe said, which is absolutely true. You tried to negate it because you had an experience.
I'm trying to negate it because it's bullshit. Because y'all, that's the
How you
problem
gonna
with
tell
men.
us
I'm gonna
the way
tell you
that
it's
we
bullshit.
think and what works for
I'm
us
gonna tell
as
you
men,
how
while you
it's
haven't experienced
bullshit.
this
I'm telling you
from
it's
our point of
bullshit
view.
because y'all don't like rejection, and that's the problem. Y'all like to have these thoughts and these ideas in y'all little minds or whatever the fuck y'all be thinking
Yo, you
about.
ever had your car
no,
key?
Stop. No,
Dodge?
stop.
Dodge,
Y'all
have
like
you ever
to
had
have
your
these.
car key?
Y'all like to have.
Dodge,
these
have you
thoughts.
ever had a
Stop.
bitch?
You're
Have you ever had a
conflating.
nigga put a brick through your window?
Why would a nigga put a brick through my window? Why
Because
would he?
you told him your truth and he was like, yo, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. And threw a brick through your window.
No, y'all love to paint women to act like we're like these psychotic beings. If
And
a
you
bitch
love
put
to
a
paint
brick-
women that
no,
y'all so open-minded to everything.
No,
This shit don't work like that all the time.
I am not trying to paint women to be open-minded. Y'all are not listening to what I'm saying. The only reason why a bitch will put a brick through your window is because you lied.
Oh,
a bitch
that's
is
what
not
it
going to
is.
put a brick through your window because you
that's-
told the fucking truth.
not
really?
true.
She's
Stop
not
lying.
gonna do that.
No, she's
no,
for
she's not
what?
gonna do that.
So what's
Nobody's
what-
gonna
what
key
is
your
the
car.
angle?
Nobody's
What's
gonna
the
do no
angle?
wild shit. Nobody's
What
gonna
is the
fuck your
logic?
dad. Nobody's gonna do nothing.
It's
No.
hurt
If you
feelings.
tell
It's
the
not
truth.
always lies. It's hurt feelings.
Dodge,
Y'all are fucking
disillusioned
insane. I'm
to
not
men's
disillusioned.
reality.
I'm not. Y'all are fucking liars, and y'all lie
okay.
first, and then y'all tell the truth later, and then women respond, and you make it seem like everybody is fucking crazy over y'all little dicks
And
or
you
whatever.
know everything,
Please.
even men's experience.
This
Like,
dick ain't
Dodge,
that
you gotta
little.
listen
Shut up.
sometimes.
It's just, I'm just
No,
saying.
I don't
doing a
have to
lot of
listen to
talking.
y'all bullshit because it's bullshit.
Not
I
that.
don't have to listen to
What
it,
you
and
do
I
have to
don't
listen
receive
to,
it.
if you want to understand a point of view from a man's perspective,
I don't.
There's no way that you can deliver that.
I
So
can.
it might make sense for you to listen to two men tell you their point of view,
But two men
instead
that
of
have
you trying to
lied,
say
and
that
y'all
you have
be
an
lying
authority
about shit.
Like
Stop
we've already established that women lie just as much, if not more, and y'all are better at it. So
Yes.
it's not about men lie and women don't. Like, let's get off of that. Everybody
I have
lies.
a question.
Yes.
Has a woman ever done anything to you or your personal
Yes.
property for no reason? For no reason at
Because
all.
they're emotionally hurt, not because I was a foul nigga.
No, define foul nigga, because your idea of a foul nigga in your brain might be different than her idea
So
of a foul
to
nigga.
answer your question, it was never because I lie. It was because of emotion.
Because of an emotion, because of what?
Because they're hurt.
What was the catalyst of the emotion? How did they get hurt by your truth?
They're hurt.
Were
because
you truthful from the beginning, or did you
Absolutely.
tell the truth later?
Absolutely.
So if you're truthful from the beginning,
Absolutely.
if you're a man that walks into a space and you're like, yo, I don't want to be in a relationship, I don't want to catch
Absolutely.
feelings, this is not what I want, but you continue to perpetuate and you keep fucking with this woman, you fucking on this woman, you with this woman, you spending time with this woman, you're sending mixed messages to this woman, you have come to a point where you realize that she has caught feelings for you. Who's in the wrong, you or her? You should have cut that bitch off when you realized she wasn't with the shits.
Dodge, I will not sit here and say that in any of these moments in my life I'm absolved of any responsibility. I'm not going to do that.
That was the question,
Dodge,
though.
just to go against your point, I'm not going to do that. But
You
I
have to
will
let
tell you
other
this.
people speak.
What I am saying is that you are saying that, the men are lying and that's why, or the men did something foul. That's
Yes.
not always the case. That's not
always the
most of the
case.
case. That's not been the case in my life. And there's two men sitting here telling you
You
something,
think
and you're
because
trying
you're
to tell
nice
us that
that
our
you're not
perspective is
foul.
not true.
You think because you are nice.
I'm
and
telling you
think
that I
because
did
you
not
say
lie,
things-
that I've been truthful, and the shit still
Don't-
went left. I'm not absolving myself of responsibility. Yes, there are certain ways I could have moved better and differently in my grown age.
So that's my
I see
whole
that.
point.
No,
You
that's
just
not
made
your
my- you
whole
just
point.
made my point.
Saying that I could have avoided a
Be quiet.
situation by moving different is different than lying and not being truthful from the beginning.
No, what I'm saying is you're saying that these things have happened because of people's emotions. Because like these women are like these irrational
problem.
emotional beings. Fine.
I never said that.
No, I said that's what you're
You added
that's
that.
what you're saying. You said it was because of their emotions. Their
That's a
emotions is what led them to this point. What I'm saying is, as a person, me personally, right? I'm gonna take it back to myself because I can only speak from my experiences. If I have ever been with or fucked with a nigga and I knew that I did not want to be in a
That's
relationship with them, I did it within a certain ramification
That's
of
you.
time. I'm not gonna allow somebody to fall in love with me that I know that I don't want to be with. I'm not gonna do certain things and move in a certain way with somebody somebody that I know that I don't want to be with.
So
I will fuck you.
now-
I will fuck on you.
so
But there's not many people
If
that is that
we have
irrational
a
that's going to
certain
go that
communication-
crazy when what y'all do is y'all
If
be
we-
like, I don't want to be in a
y'all,
relationship.
all
And
men,
then y'all wait until a bitch that fell in
generalizing.
love with you and be like, well, bitch, I told you 7.5 months ago I didn't want to be in a relationship. And then when she key your car, she's batshit crazy. You should have been
I've
cut her
had
off.
women
You
key
should
my
have been
car
stopped
that I
fucking with
wasn't
her.
even dealing with.
You're different because you're an asshole. I'm talking to the nice guy. I'm talking to the nice guy that's trying to make it seem like because you're nice, because you're not
some women
foul,
like the
that
asshole.
they just do shit for no
Yo,
reason.
is there no accountability? If you know I'm the asshole, everybody knows I'm the asshole. You over here fucking the asshole. You love the asshole. You love asshole dick. But now once he's an asshole to you, you go key his car and it's his fault.
Yeah.
And this is my
Take it
point.
out.
When find the accountability for yourself.
I
Accountability
do.
for yourself. No,
I'm
you
not
can't.
talking about this.
So
You're
what we're
talking about an
saying-
isolated situation.
No,
Dodge, the
what
whole
I'm-
point of the way this argument started is that you're telling us that if you come straight from the first time that you meet somebody and just tell them straight up and down, I want you to be my main bitch and I'm going to have other bitches on the side, you're saying that is going to be successful for men. We're saying,
That's not
we're
what
saying
I said.
as men that's not going to enhance your success rate.
I did not.
more
That's the
often than
problem.
not.
Like y'all
And
think
you're
about
saying
people
that if you don't do
like
that,
it's
then
a
you're
game.
but
Y'all
you're saying
treat
like
people,
we're liars.
No, y'all treat people like it's a game. You're saying things like success rate. What I'm saying is put all your cards on the table and give people the option to walk away or to fucking stay. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is 9 times out of 10, if a bitch keyed your car, if a bitch fucking put a brick through your fucking window, it's because there was some level of deception there. There was some level of manipulation there, and then that was her
not
innate.
true.
That was
It's
her
not true. It's
not
reaction.
true.
It's never been the case.
It's not true.
Then obviously, then I live in a fucking bubble, and y'all
You're
live
not
in a
a
weird
man.
world.
How you going to tell us what we've experienced?
I'm a fucking woman, and I know as a woman I have
That
been heartbroken.
all women
I have
behave
been
the
through
same
things.
way.
No, I'm not saying that all women
Because
behave
y'all
the same
not
way.
a monolith.
I have had situations.
So what we're saying is that you deal with certain
No.
information differently.
No.
You've always said that you're not a certain type of bitch.
But
you
I have
are
had
on
the
a
same
higher
thoughts.
echelon of women, and we have dealt with other women. It's just you have to be able to listen.
What I'm saying is
have to be
I
able
have
to
had
listen.
these thoughts before. I have had the thoughts of I wanted to fuck a nigga shit up because they hurt my feelings. I have had these thoughts before. I have been in these places, in these spaces, in these
happening
mindsets
right
before.
now,
I
Chong.
just haven't
It's happening right
done
now.
it. I
We're-
haven't done it because that was a personal
We've
choice.
expressed ourselves, and you're
But y'all,
hearing us,
y'all
but
not
you're not
understanding
listening.
that your
And
expression
this
of
is what
yourself
happens
is lies
with
and
men
manipulation.
often. We're not lying right now.
You're
We're
assuming that.
expressing ourselves right now in a way, and
hate
you're
being on
not
here with y'all
listening.
sometimes.
You're not trying to take our views or anything into account,
Because
and
y'all
you're
are full of
applying
shit.
your own reality to it, and now we become a victim of that, especially once we fucking you. Doesn't matter what we told you. Doesn't matter how real we kept it with you.
I'm not asking
You're
you
gonna
to
say,
agree with
"Hey,
us,
you know
just
what?
listen."
This is what I heard. This is my
heard
experience,
y'all.
and you
I've
deserve
heard
this
this
because
before.
that's how I felt."
I just don't understand why y'all don't take accountability of playing
He
games.
just did.
No, I don't understand why y'all. I'm not talking about Trump. I'm talking about the people that think y'all like y'all as a whole.
Trump
y'all
and I
don't
completely
take
different.
Y'all don't take accountability for the fact that y'all be playing with people's emotions, and not everybody is wrapped too tight. If you want to play with a crazy bitch emotions, that's your fucking fault. You should stop playing with people
Dodge.
and then get upset at how they react to the way that you play with them. If you slap me and I stab you, somebody gonna be like, "Yo, Dodge, you wild out. Why'd you stab that nigga?" Because he slapped me and I took that as the highest form of
Dodge.
fucking disrespect.
And a nigga should learn his lesson from that. And this is what I'm trying to say. Dodge, I've learned a lot from sitting next to you on this couch, on this podcast. I'm just imploring to you that if you take the time to listen, you don't have to agree. But if you listen to the male perspective, which a lot of women don't, y'all think y'all got the shit figured out all the time, but y'all don't listen to men when they speak about these things and their experiences.
And
you,
what
you're
happens
gonna say
when-
it's bullshit.
What
I'm gonna say
happens
our
when
life
you
experiences
talking
are
to a
bullshit.
person and they not listening to you? You're trying to express yourself, and you're telling them from the heart, and they're like, "You're lying. You've done this.
It's
You've
bullshit.
done that." But you're in love with this person, or you like this person, or you're dealing with this person. At some point, you're not gonna communicate the same way no more because you already know how they responding to you. At some point, you're gonna self-preservation is key.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna preserve self, and it's actually happening in this room right now. I've been through several situations. I'm really not good at, I'm a great liar. My heart, my energy, I don't like lying. I don't like moving in that type of atmosphere. It doesn't make me feel good. I feel kind of corny. The anxious. That's why I don't smoke weed right now. I can get away with smoking weed at my job. I don't like the paranoia that comes with that. I just don't. Me personally, I just don't. I like moving on the up and up. But once you're dealing with somebody that's not listening, that's blaming you for everything, that's literally not incorporating any of the truths that you've given them into their reality, at some point you're going to preserve self.
Facts.
At some point you're just going to be like, all right, well, I try my best to communicate with this person. So, non-monogamy. Daj, you believe in non-monogamy? Mm-hmm. Question that came up in the car while I was thinking today. I was thinking about talking to Tanae about some shit. You know, because we're trying to live a non-monogamy. We're trying, right? Whatever. Trump, Daj, if you were in a non-monogamous relationship, would you rather your person deal with 5 to 10 people? That number is erroneous.
Yeah.
Multiple people that they didn't really care about. Or one person that they actually did, other than you. Wasn't trying to replace you. Would you rather non-monogamy, them just being able to have free sexual experiences, whatever it may be,
5 to 10.
5 to 10 that they didn't care about, versus one that they actually had emotions for, but was not trying to replace you?
Yeah, I'll go with the 5 to 10.
5 to 10?
It's a lot, but the alternative is that level of competition. And I'm up for competition, but mentally that would fuck with me more. You know what I mean? Like, and just the fact that there's somebody that's like on your level, that you're neck and neck with. You know what I mean? So every argument we have, every time we're not on good terms, you know she's over there. And it's just every time I'm out of town or if I'm gone for too long, then you know where she's at. You know this nigga, you picture him in your head, you know what he look like. Like, that shit would fuck with me than just randoms.
Daj, you agree? That's your... So, you guys have had a conversation about playing. Are you only playing together? Or is this too much for this conversation?
I don't care.
Do you only play together?
No, I've told him several times that he can go to parties without me. He doesn't want to.
Parties?
Yeah.
Okay. What if he found somebody that he's like, yo, I like fucking shorty?
Have fun.
Word?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that.
Because
the flip side of that is,
around that. Because what if my chick was like, you know what, I like fucking this nigga?
I mean, for me, the flip side of that is it's like it's a time thing. I feel like he feels the same way that I feel. It takes a lot of energy to get to know somebody.
It definitely does.
It takes a lot of energy to have to talk to, answer phone calls, text messages, date, court.
Can a chick call your house?
Blah, blah. We don't got no house phone.
Well, if you're in the house, can a chick call and he just be talking to her while you're there?
I wouldn't like it because we don't get to spend that much time together in the house. So like it's vice versa. Like if there was a nigga that I liked and he called me while I was home with my family, I'm not answering this call. Like I will answer it when I'm away from my family or when I have a free time, a free moment by myself. But when I'm home and I'm with him and I'm with Parker, or if Leah is there, like I'm not taking the time out of this family time to have a conversation with a nigga. Like I'm not taking this family time to have a conversation with a bitch. Like I might text you, but I cliffhang everybody at this point in my life because my family time is important to me. If I'm getting home at 5:00, Parker go to bed at 8:30. I got 3.5 hours with my kid. We're home. I'm talking to my nigga. We probably making a drink. We catching up on our day. We watching a show together. We eating, cooking, cleaning, whatever the case may be. I'm in bed by 9:00. I don't even have the time to entertain nobody. Like it doesn't. It's improbable for me.
How do you know the proper way to engage or disengage when it comes to in a polyamorous relationship, or whatever it may be.
I feel like a
it's
polyamorous relationship is very different than an open relationship.
Whatever it
because
may
when
be.
you're talking about a polyamorous relationship, everybody is probably in with each other. So then your person is probably there, or y'all probably on speaker on the phone together, like catching up, right? So being the fact that we're more non-monogamous and talking about open relationships, my open relationship is contingent upon the time that I have as an individual, but my time as a fiance and my time as a mother is not the time that I get to be me, if that makes sense. Like, Park is at, like, ideal day, like today. Park is at school, Andrew's at work. If I had another nigga or another bitch, perfect time to have a conversation. Hang out today. She's at school, he's at work. I'm me by myself in this moment. But as soon as my nigga come home, or as soon as my baby come home, you don't get to exist in this space, because there is a hierarchy here. And if you understand that, fine. But I would presume that if in my open relationship, if I was to date somebody outside of, that they would be dating other people too. I can't be your only source, because if I'm your only source, I'm not gonna be enough for you, and that's not fair to you. So date me, but please have somebody else. Because if you calling me at 11 o'clock at night, nigga, my whole house sleep. I got nothing for you.
What's your answer to that, Tahoe? 5 to 10? Or 1?
1 is tough.
I am struggling with both realities, because it's actually something that's like on the table, right? I struggle with the idea of calling her and her saying, you know, I'm with this person. That is your person. You know what I'm saying? Versus not answering for whatever reason. You busy. I was busy last night. Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna just go finish watching the Avengers, because I've been watching it since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You call me in the morning. She called me every morning. We speak every morning. And I know it ain't nothing. It might be something that you spoke about, that we talk about. So I'm very, as Dodge would point out, I am the guy that is more comfortable with saying, hey, I know I'm doing these things and it doesn't mean nothing to me, than hearing it from her. It's just really awkward. I'm not the man I want to be. I'm not the man I want to be. I wish that I could do that. It's not easy for me. And in that, I realize that it can't be easy for her. You know what I'm saying? So, Dodge, when you were speaking about you niggas need to learn how to be this and that, and you want this, that, and the other, a lot of the reason why I don't do the things that I wish that I want to do is because I put myself in her shoes and say, okay, would I be able to accept this if it were her telling me that story? And I am not that guy. You know what I'm saying? But
and most of us are not that. Like that's why I would rather the 5 to 10. I don't know how I would feel if I knew that my fiance had an active relationship with one other person other than me. Like, I might feel a way, like, no, go fuck, but don't like catch feelings. Like, don't have nobody out in the street thinking that my nigga is they nigga. You either our nigga or you're my nigga. You're not her nigga sometimes and then my nigga sometimes. That's what we're not gonna do. I'm a little bit too possessive for that. But if you say to me like, yo, I'm about to go to a play party and I'm about to go fuck 14, baby, have fun. Play parties from what, 8 to 4? Have fun, do your hours. That's perfectly fine. Or if you're like, oh, you know, I'm about to go fuck this bitch, cool, see you later. But when you have one person that's feelings involved, like, she gonna want you to spend the night one day.
See, that's
she
the thing.
gonna
Some
call you at
people are
certain time.
cool with those
Don't
type of
call my
relationships.
nigga phone after 9, ho. You woke me up. Like,
But
no.
some people are cool with those types of relationships.
And that's fine. And I feel like that leans more into the polyamorous side, or that leans more into like the severe level of open relationships. My relationship is open, but I personally don't have an interest in dating outside of my relationship. I just like the fact that I can chill, I can flirt, and I might be able to go out and get a drink with a person or two, and I'm not feeling like, oh, I'm lying, I'm cheating. Like, that's what I like about my openness.
Trav has another clip here, and shit, we are running down on time. I believe that we have 25, I want to say 35 minutes left, maybe 40. So we're going to have to run through these. All right. One of the clips is, should men surrender to women? Something from a guy named Vernon Samuel. This gives so much life to the scriptural command we find in the Ephesians. What the hell? Let's see. Fucking Instagram with this bullshit. They did this fucking update, and the shit is fucking me up.
And that's willing to make certain sacrifices. He's willing to sacrifice his rest. He's willing to sacrifice his happiness sometimes.
Right.
You know, in order to make sure you're straight. That's actually a form of submission. And so that is a man surrendering it in his own way.
It just looks a lot different.
It looks extremely different. Every way that a man loves his wife is a form of submission. If a man is a protector, right? If he is willing to lay his life on the line for his woman, right? If he's willing to die for his family, there is no, that is the ultimate form of submission.
Man, I ain't listening to no woman tell me how to be a man. Shut your ass up.
Wait, what?
I don't even think that's the right word. That's not submission. That's sacrifice.
She lost me with sacrifice your happiness. I don't ever want my nigga to not be happy.
Like,
For
goddamn,
me.
I gotta
Like,
do
that's
all this to
crazy.
be your
That's
nigga.
not submission. Like, doing things for your spouse is not always submission. Sometimes it's sacrifice, it's compromise, it's all those things. But yeah, people
She
be
need to get
If
the
my nigga
fuck
ever told me
redefining
he
words.
sacrificed his happiness to make me happy, I'm gonna be very fucking upset.
If you don't get your ass out the car. All right, we moving on past that. I'm
Yeah,
not feeling that,
I'm not
shorty.
feeling that
Shorty, listen
either.
here. That and your little scriptures, y'all can go on ahead with that shit. Right? Fuck that. I'll read Don Diva.
Don't even go crazy.
Don Diva.
I'm not hearing that shit she talking about. Let's go.
You put everything on there so everybody judges everything that you do. And so you have to put that you doing this for your man, you doing that for man, you looking weak, you're not looking. I'll do anything for my husband.
Facts.
He'll do anything for me. And I don't care what you think about it, what you think about it, or what he thinks about it. Because he's my man. And there
I love that.
All right, now that I fuck with. I ain't gonna lie. I do anything for my bitch.
Mood.
Huh?
I said mood.
Like, damn, I said bitch though. It's mood.
That's still mood.
I do anything for my chick, and it's a continuous up level too, because things that I ain't even think about doing, I'll do.
If you call her your bitch and she don't mind, then
Nah,
that's between y'all.
She called me a bitch ass nigga this morning. I was like, I love you too, bitch. That's what I'm saying.
Probably was being a bitch ass
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Nah, I was out my sleep. I ain't even do shit. She called me a bitch ass nigga for being asleep. I swear to God. The message goes as read.
What time you woke up? Cause
Here's the
that's probably
message.
some bitch ass nigga shit. Like, nigga, if you woke up past 11 o'clock,
It was 9:30. Your bitch ass is asleep again already, aren't you, fucker? Here I am being all loving and sentimental.
aw,
Oh, I tell you.
wake the fuck up when your bitch texts you.
Niggas can't even
I
get
woke
no
up and
rest.
said, thank you. That was a very nice thing to say to me, minus the bitch ass ting. But yeah, fuck that. Go to the end of the world for your person. If you could go to the end of the world for yourself, then you should also be able to go to the end of the world for your person. Fuck that shit.
Your person and your children, those are the people that
Fuck
you're
that
supposed to
shit.
go to the end of the world for.
If not,
I'll
they'll
go
find
further
somebody-
for them.
Further.
You know what I
Facts.
mean? Yeah.
Further. Fuck that.
Facts.
All right, goddamn, she got real. Is forgiving cheating possible? This is a clip from tonight's conversation cards. I am on the stage.
I think I saw that clip.
You know, I will say this. I do a lot of talking about my exes on the show. My ex actually hit me up. Asked me like, yo, you really just going to be talking about me on this podcast? I was like, it wasn't like that. But honestly, it really wasn't. It wasn't about her. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time and everything.
Is this the
but-
same one?
Yes. Yeah. And I felt bad. I felt horrible. because that made her relive some shit that we went through 6-7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So.
You told her you did it again?
When? Right now?
No.
When?
On Ate at the Table?
Did I?
Yeah.
Shit, no. Well, that'll. Did I?
The dog.
Oh, the dog. Yeah, well. Anyway, but that's a dog.
But the dog is attached to the relationship.
Oh, I miss the dog. I do miss the dog. The dog is a life.
I understand.
All right. Tonight's conversation cards. Let's see where this takes us. Shut your ass up.
When something happens and we cheat and we say, damn, it's been 3 months and it's still mad. Yeah. And I'm going to bring it up on Tuesday.
Yeah, but with that being said, how do we move forward? How do we start mending it?
Some of y'all are saying y'all forgave this person and you actually didn't. That is the truth. There is obviously going to be some boundaries we need to reinforce, some standards we need to solidify, and some expectations that need to be agreed to going forward. And there might be some concessions. If you were the cheating partner, maybe you got to be a little bit more open about your whereabouts. Maybe you have to give me the space I need to feel secure. And you have to do the work to rebuild the trust. But here's the thing. Sometimes you are not the person that can forgive cheating, and that's okay. Now listen to me. Listen to me closely. If you are that person that cheated, you got feelings too. Now, hold on. And you got your capacity too. And if that woman's requirements or that man's requirements is too much for you, and you do not feel like doing it, you can leave too. Don't stay if you don't feel like doing the things she needs for you, or he or her need for you to mend this.
I see no problem.
I agree 1,000%, especially the end.
What do you agree about it?
Because I feel like when something like that happens in a relationship, it puts both people, the cheater and the one being cheated on, in a perspective where they really analyze the relationship and like, is it worth it? Do I really want to do the work to forgive this person? Do I really want to do the work to regain this person's trust? And that's a big deal. It's and you have to be honest with yourself. Is this relationship worth it? And a lot of times it can get to a point where you realize how much that person means to you on either side of the coin of the cheater or the cheated on. And, you know, it starts with that question, like, is it worth it to forgive this person? Is it worth it to do all this work to regain this person's trust? So, you know, sometimes it could be a positive thing that happens. But, yeah, that's a really good point he made.
Dash,
What?
you got anything? Dash
Leave.
said, I'm on my 7th drink. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit.
No. I'm just, I agree in totality. Like, if you've cheated on somebody, then you need to be completely open to doing whatever it is to rectify that relationship, to make that person feel safe and secure. And if you're not willing to do that for that person, then leave. And if you've been cheated on and you cannot forgive, then you need to get the fuck stepping too. Because at this point, y'all just wasting each other's time. A lot of people are stuck in these relationships with people that they don't like, that they're not compatible with, and they don't really want to be with based on whatever the situations is or whatever they've had happen to them in the past. They're just staying for convenience, or they're staying because, oh, we live together. Oh, it's too much to break up. It's a hassle. It's this. It's that. Like...
Right.
Cut your losses, because it's
Shit.
easier for you to cut your losses and to move on and have time ahead of you than to carry on this relationship. And then you look back and you done wasted 10 years of your life when y'all should have broke up 10 years ago.
I'm speaking to two people that are engaged to different people. Dodge, you're engaged. Trom, you're engaged. Very comfortable place to tell other people how to behave in a relationship.
I feel
With all
like
due
we're the
respect.
only ones qualified.
With all
to
due respect.
tell people what to do in
So
their
other people
relationship.
that aren't engaged can't speak on.
I feel like we're
relationship issues?
uniquely qualified to talk about relationships because of the status of ours.
I disagree. I think that everybody's bond is different. Everybody's relationship is different. Everybody's path is different. It all depends on where you are financially, romantically, spiritually, emotionally. I think that those things, and then that also has to match up to where your partner is at. Mm-hmm. That's how you got to where you are right now. And then some people get engaged based on where their parents are. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, you know what? My parents got married. I want to get married. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really have anything to do with your relationship. Some people just quicker to get married. Some people aren't that quicker to get married. I don't think that the ring itself, and I think that that's a problem, especially now because of social media and things like that, is that you have to prove that, I'm marriable. Mm-hmm. I'm worth being married. Hey, I got a ring. He married me. He said yes to me. That nigga's still cheating. That nigga cheated the night of your engagement, and the day after your honeymoon, he's coming home to fuck somebody else. That shit don't mean nothing. Your relationship matters more than any of that. That's how I feel. But I've been drinking, so hey, there might be holes in my theory.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying, like, you pointed out our situations, and I feel like that makes us uniquely qualified to speak on relationships.
I think you guys are qualified.
What?
It's just a different level of commitment. It's a different level of thought and evaluation of yourself and your relationship. I think, if anything, it gives you a little bit more ability to speak on this because you've been through different stages of your relationship.
Mm-hmm. To anybody out there that is in a relationship, you're questioning, you're comparing, first of all, leave everybody else alone. Stop comparing yourself to Daj. She's nuts.
I'm nuts.
Stop comparing yourself to Trom. He's nuts.
Definitely.
You only exist in your relationship with one other person. Mm-hmm. And that's even if they fucking with somebody else. You exist in your relationship with one other person. Y'all need to figure y'all shit out, no matter what it is. Fuck Catholicism and Lent. Fuck Dodge and her Dodgicisms. Figure out what works for you and your home. Dodge is telling y'all that that's what she did. You might not be paying attention to that because you're thinking, oh, he's great. Gunna must be amazing. He's short. No, I'm sorry.
This nigga.
She and Gunna found a space that worked for them. And if you think about it, it is not traditional. He's Parker's dad. That's not traditional. He acts like he gets mad at her. That's his daughter. That's not traditional. Most stepdads is not walking into a crib and saying, hey, I'm owning this child as mine like that hard.
That shit was crazy yesterday, right?
So yeah, I peeped.
I know, I saw you.
I peeped.
Because she was fucking wild.
And I want to throw in, it's amazing and should be applauded.
It is amazing and should be applauded. But I need you guys to understand that your relationship is something that you can tailor to your space in your house. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to match Trom, Dodge, Tahoe, nobody. You need to have open communication with your person. Mm-hmm. Sit down and figure out what the fuck works for you. And what I told you, disconnect from fucking Instagram.
Right.
Disconnect from your friends. Disconnect from your parents. Facts. Disconnect from your fucking all that other shit influences that take away from your unique, what Dodge said, experience with your person. Y'all need to figure y'all shit out. Y'all have heard that a million times. Y'all need to figure y'all shit out. That's 2 people. Mm-hmm. Might be 3. 4, whatever. Depends.
Right. Depending on your situation.
But y'all need to figure y'all shit out. That's the number 1 rule, son. Mm-hmm. Then y'all figure it out where y'all both have a real understanding of some shit that really works for y'all, and y'all move accordingly. Because all of this other comparing shit don't really work. That's really all I got for this. And I wish y'all the best of luck out there because relationships is hard as fuck.
Son, first of all, the dating pool has piss in it. So I keep y'all in my thoughts and prayers.
This week, That wasn't even the right voice for that.
I like that though.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Should I go high or low?
Go high.
In these, see, keep going high.
Keep going high.
I don't feel like I was going high. Though.
Keep going high. Keep going high.
In niggas. I can't hold that.
These
niggas. You guys have emailed us. You guys have DM'd us
to oblivion.
You guys have added us, annoyed us. Man, fuck this nigga. I'm gonna say that off top, but y'all already know what it is. This man has 7 children with 7 baby mamas.
There could be more, but the rest of them got abortions.
Let's go.
Ugh. Hate them bad.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of the times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids
Man, that nigga's nuts. Hold on. I really wish that I could, because the fucking Instagram, I did an update today.
I don't think we gotta finish that, honestly.
I feel like everybody have heard this.
Mm-hmm.
I really, 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 really wish that. Let me see. I really want to. Dodge, you don't want to finish this?
It's disgusting to hear, and it literally makes my stomach turn.
Go ahead. Well, speak on your experience, or speak on how you feel about this.
I just niggas.
See, generalizing.
I am, because he's not the only nigga in the world that feels that way.
All right, but he isn't every nigga in the world.
I didn't say every nigga in the world. I'm talking about niggas. I'm talking about these niggas that think like this, niggas that move like this. At this point, it's given castration or...
Wow, castration is crazy.
I mean, you're using your dick very irresponsibly. You're a full-ass, grown-ass man.
At what point does a woman know about her body?
You also... I thought this was my point.
All right, my bad.
To make a child, it takes 2 people. The only aspect of life that you can push a reset button on is pregnancy right now. There is no other aspect of life. If you hit somebody with your car tomorrow, you can't be like, oh, my bad, my fault. Please don't charge me with vehicular manslaughter because I didn't mean to hit that person. I'm telling you, I didn't want to hit that person. It just happened to happen that way. The legal system is going to be like, true. And your ass is still going to get locked up and you still going to go on trial. If you call out of work or you pull a no call, no show at work tomorrow and your manager pull you in and you're like, I didn't mean to not come to work. I didn't mean to not call. I told you I ain't feel like working that Saturday shift, but I'm here now today. They're going to be like, oh, okay, you're fired. You don't get an opportunity to make these quote unquote bad decisions over and over and over and over and over again, and you don't have to be accountable for it in any way. Yes, there are 2 people that should be held accountable in this, but there are 2 people that should be held accountable in this. I don't understand why people think that they have the option to just walk away from the lives that they created after you were very culpable in this situation. You could have wore a condom. You could get a fucking vasectomy, Mr. I don't want to have kids. I know I don't want to have kids. You done impregnated 7 and more, but most of them took an abortion or most of them took a plan B. So now you're actively out here having unprotected sex with several women, and you're putting all the blame on them, and you're not taking accountability of what you're doing. If that's how you want to move, fine. Get a vasectomy. That shit is reversible. Go do that shit, and then you can philander around and have all the casual sex that you want to have and nut up in everybody that you want to nut up in. But that's not what you're doing. You are innately irresponsible, and I hope that each and every one of them put a child support order out on your ass and lock you the fuck up, because you don't deserve to be walking the streets moving like this. You are not a mature, responsible adult to me moving like this. I'm sorry. Like, that shit is utterly disgusting. And on top of that, you as a black man in America, you have now produced 7 black children in single household environments that are probably going to grow up in situations and in circumstances that are not ideal, because you feel like you should not be held responsible because you're a fucking toddler and you said, I didn't want to eat my broccoli. So if I didn't want to eat it, I don't have to eat it, and I'm going to walk away from this table. Like, grow the fuck up.
The broccoli, I remember that broccoli. Why wasn't the broccoli ever properly cooked?
Yeah, right.
Broccoli is fucking amazing.
But the cafeteria broccoli was never cooked.
It was too mushy.
What is that?
It's supposed to still have a crunch to it, because they used to put that shit in the microwave.
Tron, what you got?
I mean, this is kind of open and shut case, because the dude is obviously tripping. He started off by saying that he's not a deadbeat, and he clearly is a deadbeat, right?
Right.
To Dodge's point, there has to be accountability on his side. He could have pulled out. He could have not had sex with these women, abstinence. He could have used a condom, whatever. Like, obviously it takes 2 to tango. You're not accepting your role in this. That's obvious. That's easy. I'm not going to go with the obvious and the easy. I'm going to go with the other side, which is, the point that I want to make is, and this is a famous quote, if somebody tells you who they are, you should believe them. And that's what the message that I would relay to my daughters, to women that I know and love and care about, is if a man is telling you these things, doesn't make these women responsible. I'm not absolving.
Funny part
I'm
is
not
a lot
absolving
of
him.
Niggas like that, they don't tell you who they are in front. They tell you who they are after the fact.
Well,
you already knocked up,
Dodge,
and it's like,
finish,
I don't want to have these kids, so
let me finish,
take
Dodge.
this.
To my point, if you're gonna lay down with a man, do your Carfax. You should understand who he is, what he's about, what's going on in his life. If you don't know that he has 6 kids already and you're the 7th, then you ain't doing your research before you lay down with this nigga. Like, you shouldn't just lay down with randoms that you don't know what they're about, unprotected, and letting niggas nut inside of you. You're doing a lot.
I agree 1,000%.
I think that that's supremely unfair, because, again, when we're talking about manipulations and the manipulating tactics of men, sometimes you don't get to know who somebody really is until years. That
nigga looks to be the type of nigga that can fool somebody. That nigga.
Don't let him shoot the club up then if you don't know him.
First of all, skirt, getting it from both angles. First of all, for me, no. But he done knocked up 7 plus more. So obviously there's bitches in the world that are succumbing to his shit. So we don't want to do that, because not everybody is like
smart.
I don't want to say that, but not everybody is well versed. Not everybody. You don't even know how old these bitches are. Like, he could have knocked up 18-year-olds that don't know shit. You don't know nothing.
1,000 hypothetical situations.
We can, but you started it.
Being accountable. How
are women not being accountable?
We protect women from themselves and say, hey, yo, niggas, y'all protect y'all from yourselves. I will sit over here and say, yo, my nigga, wear a fucking condom. My nigga. Get a, what'd you call it? A vasectomy. Yo, my nigga, start picking your choices better. I will do that. Dash, how about you talk to the ladies and say, yo, stop letting niggas do whatever they want to your body. Y'all love screaming, your body, your choice. I always said this. Even with Nick Cannon.
But I've
The
said that
9th,
too.
the 8th, the 7th, baby mama, y'all wildin'. If you really wanted a nigga to be the dad to your child and you see that he ain't nowhere near to be found for the other 6 baby mamas. You're
if
now
you
deciding
know that
to do
6
that,
baby mamas
then that's on you.
exist. Y'all are I
So
feel
we're
like
gonna add another hypothetical situation to possibly help somewhat. Let's be real.
let's be real.
Let's just be real. Let's not
Y'all
say,
gonna
yo,
get me
because
upset
yes,
on
niggas
today.
ain't shit. Yes, I will be the first one to admit niggas ain't shit. I agree.
I have a question.
So if we all know that, then shouldn't y'all be putting gates around your crib?
I have
If
a
you
question.
lived in niggas ain't shitville?
Protect your womb.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm wrong?
If this man
Nope.
is obviously saying on this video that he did not want these children, which means he is not claiming these children, do you think when he meets somebody, he is telling them that he got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas? If in his head, he don't even think them kids exist because he don't want them and he don't claim them and he not a father to him, he gonna tell a
wanna hear
bitch
the
that
rest
he
of the
don't
video?
have no fucking kids.
In the video, he's claiming that he.
Let's hear the rest of the video.
Yeah,
This
okay.
nigga's kind of.
And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, do not want. And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not going to force children. He don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a You ain't going to force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this and be like, black man is black man.
All right, hold on. Dash. This sound like a nigga that could trick you.
Me? No. Somebody.
Dash,
7 people.
this nigga, you could have one conversation with this nigga at Waffle House and figure out what type of nigga this is. You can literally say, yo, you know what, to women, hey, y'all need to do better at protecting your wombs and protecting your legacies and protecting your family. It's okay. I'm not saying that niggas ain't shit. This nigga's a wild bozo. This
Loose as a
nigga is
goose.
crazy. But these bitches is fucking these niggas. They're letting this nigga not go to the store get a condom. They're letting this nigga bust up in them. And then they're deciding, God bless, you know, I'm not the type to say, yo, go get an abortion, because I realize that's a whole wild ass motherfucking experience for women. But then they're saying, I'm going to have his baby. I'm just saying, yo, y'all gotta make better decisions. Cause this nigga's a bozo. It's a million of them out there. I'm agreeing.
Why
This
do
nigga's a
women have
bozo.
to make better
'Cause it's
decisions
your body.
when a woman can only get pregnant once, but a nigga can impregnate 100 women, but women are the ones that have to be responsible? Why can't y'all fucking take some type of accountability and responsibility?
Dodge.
Why is this conversation being turned to like, oh, Dodge, you need to tell women to protect their wombs? No, don't. No. This is a niggas ain't shit conversation. Y'all as niggas talk to that nigga. Don't ask me to tell women shit.
Dodge, let me say this. You grew up in Brooklyn. When you grew up, you had to watch your back. You had to look to your left, look to your right.
And not everybody grew up like me.
You might have had to keep a taser on you, some pepper spray, whatever. That's because niggas might try to get you for something. They might try to rob you because that's the reality of the situation. There are foul people out here doing foul shit. You have to accept that reality and move accordingly. You can't. Tahoe and I have already agreed and already stated that this nigga is is an ain't shit
why
nigga.
we still talking about
and
him?
there's a lot of them out there, because what we would like for you to say and to say to our listeners and the people out there is you have to beware of these type of niggas and you have to move accordingly.
Sure, kill all these niggas' babies. Let's move on.
Dodge. These niggas exist. You have to protect yourself the same way you protect yourself in the streets, knowing that there are people out here that are willing to do bad things to you.
I am getting severely annoyed because, and now since we're here, let's just be here. As a woman that has been in a situation almost exactly uniquely like this, it's very annoying for me to constantly hear niggas say, oh, it's the woman's fault, it's the woman's fault, it's the woman's fault, the women need to take accountability, you need to protect your womb, da-da-da. I was in a relationship with a nigga for a year and had his baby, and this is my same fucking outcome. So what I'm saying to y'all is, niggas are not walking in a room telling the truth 100% of the time. If my...
Yeah, don't do that one. I applaud you for having, even on whatever being we're on right now, for saying, you know what, nah, not right now. We will talk about certain things in another atmosphere, and that will be promoted the way it's promoted. Trom, I agree with Dash in a way. Everything that I said, I think stands. But have we actually said to niggas, yo, bro, that's your kids? We haven't even addressed that. We haven't even said, yo, my nigga, this is your imprint on this world. We haven't even said, yo, my nigga, yo, what about protecting you, yourself, your body? Where is the responsibility from you to say, yo, you know what, you didn't want these kids. You just having your fun with this person and just nutting in them? Just for that a nut takes for a man 4 seconds? 5? The ejaculation process. 4 seconds, right? From the time when you know you're about to nut till it comes out and you finish shaking it, all right, 7, 8, 10 seconds. You literally said you're willing to create a human being for that 10 seconds. Fuck the sex part. You're willing to say, yo, you know what? A whole human being could be out here on welfare, Section 8, living a whole life by themselves, struggling, trying to figure life out in lower class communities, in the projects, whatever it may be, for your 10 seconds of fame. We didn't address that. And I think that Dodge is basically saying, like, yo, say that. Say what you have to say about women, guys. Okay, you can say what you want, but have you actually said to the men, like, yo, my nigga, you have to be a little bit more responsible about what happens with your body.
1,000%. And I agree with that. Obviously, we agree with Dodge. Obviously, this nigga is a lunatic. And
lunatic is great.
When I started my opinion, I said, I can easily just go in on him, right? He's this week in these niggas for a reason. It's easy to go that route. So rather than address the obvious, I'm going to address, like, there are lunatics that exist in the world. The same people that are out there, how do we protect ourselves? That was my focus. That doesn't absolve the lunatic from the responsibility of his behaviors. You understand what I'm saying? So, Dodge, and to any women listening, we're not trying to just skip over that and absolve him, nor place blame on women. What we are trying to say, what I'm trying to say, is that these people exist. They're not going to cease to exist. That is the reality of the situation. I would like for us to do ourselves, a service by protecting ourselves. This is the way that I would talk to my daughter. Protect yourself from these crazy niggas out here that exist. They're never going to stop existing.
But you also got to talk to your son.
Absolutely, of course.
Because your son is the one.
This nigga might be too far.
We always say that we protect our daughters, we raise our daughters, but the sons just go off and do whatever. Next thing you know, he got 7 baby mamas. That happens.
Some of our sons are too far gone. And this nigga is a grown-ass man out here in the world doing his thing, and now I want you to stay away from my daughter.
We can't use a too far gone situation now that I sit here and did a whole, hey, what happens to the canceled niggas earlier? I did this whole thing, right? Because if that's the case, then we line them up and we shoot them down the same way they're doing on social media.
You know what? That's true. And you know what's fair? I heard this, I think, on the Breakfast Club. I don't know how true it is, but somebody said to him, yo, why don't you get a vasectomy? And he was like, oh, I didn't even know what that is. So somebody, had they mentioned that to him earlier, maybe he would have got a vasectomy,
Niggas is
right?
not doing that.
I'm just saying.
Niggas not even taking male birth control. If
You never
niggas
know.
could take a male birth control, yo, I'm telling you, they've asked the question, and every nigga out here was like, "Fuck out of here."
For a nigga that got 7 unwanted kids, he might consider it.
This nigga not even wearing condoms and pulling out. Why would
Like,
he consider?
exactly. He wanna cut
I
his
just
cords?
feel like
Come
I
on.
feel like so much in society, like so much is put on the women. Like we get blamed for staying, we get blamed for having a baby, we get blamed for raising a baby, we get blamed for not protecting our wombs, we get blamed like we have to take the brunt of all of the blame
Not blaming.
and all of the. But that's what it sounds like. We have to take the brunt of all of the blame and all of the situations. It's like you should have been better, you should have known better, you should have, she should have, they should have. Oh, how you gonna let this nigga that's like this nut up in you? You should have known better. Dodge, you need to talk to the women and tell the women to protect their wombs and blah 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 blah.
It's
like,
not victim blaming. We're telling you not to walk down a dark alley and not be aware of your surroundings. That's not victim blaming. We're trying to tell you how to avoid certain situations. That's not the same thing. It's not victim blaming.
Okay.
In no way, shape, or form.
That's exactly what it is, but okay.
That's the way that you feel, and I apologize that it made you feel that way, but it's not the same.
The problem for me in this situation, as I exit into the This Week in These Bitches, because it sounds like we're already there with This Week in These Niggas, is that there are two parties. There's two parties.
And one gets to walk away and go on social media and go on this fucking rant and be nasty and be fucking disgusting. And everybody's like, well, he's right. Well, he said that he didn't want them, so it's their fault. They should have never had it. But then you didn't read the comments. Because you're not seeing what people are saying on social media.
They are saying that. But exactly, that's exactly my point though, Dosh. You guys have to understand that you do hold the power. And you just said that to me. Women run the world. You do have to say that. And it does start with that. You don't have to allow access. You don't have to say, yo, you know what? I'm going to meet him where he's at. You don't. I've always said this with women and sex. Y'all meet men where they're at with sex, but you're never pleased.
After you just sat there and reamed me out and wrote a whole paragraph about me on the internet today.
Are we talking about head? What are you talking about? Look, shut up. Don't, come on. Why are you you're deflecting?
Because you are such you so full of shit.
You're deflecting.
Son.
That's a whole different thing. Y'all don't follow us, y'all don't know. But Miss Dodger Bell is DAJAHBELLE. But listen, what I'm trying to say is, ladies, you do have a voice. And you do have agency on your bodies, over your bodies. This is not the 1970s. You don't have to live like your grandmother. You don't have to live like your mom. This is a whole different generation. Say no. Say this is what I need. This is what I want. This is what I will fucking accept. And this is what I won't accept. That's what I'm saying. You do have the power. Y'all know y'all have it in certain ways. You know, but in the other ways, you're kind of like, because I'm trying to make him happy. Fuck that nigga. That nigga's going to do whatever the fuck he got to do to get inside your body, whatever. Make sure it's on your terms. This nigga exists. Million times over. I will say, he shouldn't. I will say we should do more work. Men should do more work. We need to talk amongst ourselves. We need to talk amongst our friend groups. We need to stop niggas from being corny.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We need to say, yo, you know what? That's not the right way to be. We need to stop shutting up because the rest of the crowd is saying, hey, this is the right way to do it. And you know it's not. And say, you know what? I don't want to argue with 6 niggas because niggas going to call me corny or whatever. We need to address certain shit. I just want ladies to understand that this start and stops with you and your choices. Like, yo, no. Because I can't do this by myself.
That's a really good point. And Dodge, to your point, maybe we should have led with that. Again, I thought that was the obvious thing. Like, this nigga is clearly wrong. You know what I mean?
Women need male advocates.
Right.
And we weren't advocating, which is probably what gaslit her into feeling the way she does. By the way, Dodge gaslit me. I was gaslit. I didn't even know. On a recent episode of So Shameless podcast, is this true or not? Was I gaslit or no?
No, you wasn't fucking.
I wasn't gaslit.
Keep listening to them niggas that's gonna turn on you next week. Go ahead, listen to them.
You know damn well I was gaslit. You was laughing along with it in the comments. You know I was gaslit.
I was laughing because the shit was fucking funny.
Because
I
wasn't
once again, we're talking about the dominant male men. They're so logical. Women are emotional, but men are logical. And men, they be having the answers and they fix things and they do things and they're protectors and providers. And then y'all sitting here in fucking relationships that don't serve you, fucking with bitches that don't bring nothing to the table and then want to fake complain about it and talk about y'all fucking logical. What? Where's the logic in that? Y'all are stupid.
Okay, that is a whole different conversation than what we're talking about. So
but that's why I brought that up.
That I'm talking about is this comment right here.
What's the point of two people coming together to build something if one side comes with nothing or you're not aware of what that side comes with?
That's literally how men date all the time.
Because y'all dumb.
Women don't provide much other than non-materialistic things.
Like
companionship, support. That's what y'all say, right? Emotional support, companionship, like those things. And it's like, okay, those are not quantifiable items. I make
because you should be able to like pick them out, like you do this.
I'm literally just saying the exact situation that you just said. That's what men do. It's literally what men do. And for women, it's no. But why would I be dealing with somebody that can't do certain things for me?
Because we're smarter.
But men do that all the time.
So who's the more logical, men or women?
Now, at the end of that conversation, I scratched my beard and I said that in that conversation, I say, "Oh, they're gonna clip that." Because my reaction to that was weird. You want to know why I was weird? Her asking me who's the more logical was gaslighting.
It's not gaslighting.
There's no, that wasn't part of the conversation.
Define gaslighting.
I don't know. I'm not, I don't know.
Look it up.
You're trying to make me look crazy.
You picked up
your phone.
You're
trying to make me sound crazy.
Clip.
You're trying to make my thoughts sound crazy.
I did not try to make your thoughts sound crazy. You finished your thought.
Logical had nothing to do with anything.
The reason why I said what I said and the reason why I asked who was more logical, men or women, because I don't understand how you are the logical people, but you guys are walking
that wasn't even in the conversation.
It's not.
So why would you introduce it?
Over.
And
then we moved on. I did not deflect.
You deflected.
I did not deflect.
That conversation was never about who's more logical or not. I was never arguing that.
The conversation was about people bringing stuff to the table. And I was saying that it doesn't make any sense to date a man that brings nothing to the table that's quantifiable. Your argument was that men do it all the time. You date women off of the things that you guys do, like subliminally. You're like protector, you're a comforter, you give moral support. And I said to you in that clip, so because you can't quantify it, like she bought this computer, that camera, this TV, so because you can't quantify what a woman does, you can't itemize it and like point it out in front of you, then that means that she doesn't bring anything to the table.
That you brought.
Which is fine.
It's the exact conversation that you started.
Fine, but my question
you can't say which is fine because that's the exact
we're
conversation.
The emotional ones.
You started
so we're supposed
when
to feed off of the emotions of these hypothetical things.
Nobody said that. And this is what you're doing. You're doing it again. You're trying to deflect into some other shit. I didn't call y'all emotional. I did not call y'all logical. You started the conversation saying, hey, nobody should be in a situation with somebody that isn't bringing these things that are quantifiable.
Yes.
These are things that why would I want to be with somebody that couldn't do that? And I said, whoa.
Why would I want to be with somebody that can't do
that
things
all
for me?
The time?
Then y'all are stupid.
And then you say, oh, well, y'all are stupid then. And it's like, yo, men have been crying about that, and you've been sitting here on your soapbox for fucking 3 years talking about how, oh, well, no, women, we support y'all in this, and we do this for y'all, and we do that for y'all. It isn't the same.
Support
and now
is
that
quantifiable, though.
It's, oh, well, it's because y'all are stupid because y'all are going for that. Well, that means we're stupid for dating women that are not paying. What are we talking about?
Because everything that's surrounded by y'all is all money. Like, what else? There's more than just money.
When you use the word quantifiable, when you use that word quantifiable, then you're talking about money, you're talking about possessions. We're talking about things. Men do it all the time. Men date women based on how they feel. We say, yo, you know what? No, she's going to look up quantifiable. Here we go.
Because you full of shit.
She's going to go to Google. She's going to Google. Google save me. Hey, Men do it all the time. We date women based on how we feel. We say, hey, you know what? I know that I can provide.
Full of shit.
I know
able
that I
to
can,
be expressed or measured as a quantity. It has absolutely nothing to do with money. So what I'm talking about, you're talking about support.
What's the quantity?
You're talking about be quiet.
What is the quantity?
Be quiet.
You're telling me to shut up?
I'm telling you to shut up. You're talking about support.
Okay.
How is support not quantifiable? You can't itemize how many times your girl was hella supportive of you. You can't think about in your mind how many times your girl offered you companionship. She offered you passion. She offered you a safe space. She offered you a time and a moment to express yourself. All of these things are quantifiable. But you're only talking about quantifiable in the stake of money and what are the items in front of you. Because then you also said, I make $150,000 a year. So all right, cool. So that's what you said. You said it in the clip. Don't play with me. So within that, what you're saying is the emotional support that y'all claim that y'all want from y'all partners, the peace that you claim that you want from your partners is not enough. That's not bringing anything to the table because it's not monetary. You're saying because you can't point it out in a fucking room that it's not quantifiable, then why are you with this person?
It's not as quantifiable. It's not as measurable. You can't measure support the same way you could measure paying somebody's rent. It's just a fact of what's measurable.
You're talking about apples and oranges.
That's actually in the definition.
I can't measure how much you've supported me emotionally in my life.
Why?
That's not measurable, dog.
How is it not?
Because it's not.
Tell me how it's not.
I could
how
measure.
Do you pour that in? How do you add that to an equation?
I could measure how many bills I pay of yours. I could measure if I helped you out with your student loans. I could measure who pays the rent and this, that, and the third. I can't measure emotional support. It's not measurable. And if it is measurable, it's very significantly less measurable than...
So money is more measurable than peace, than emotional support, than companionship? Y'all are on fucking drugs.
Let me make my
measurable
point.
Is the word. It's not about...
Let me say this.
Y'all are irritating.
Go ahead. Let me make my point.
Go hard. Go
that hard. Let me make my point.
Go
Those things that you're talking about are more important to me.
Important versus measurable are two different things.
How is it not measurable?
Which is why your argument is missing some things because you're saying, oh, well, men are not logical. Actually, men are logical because...
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We look for things that are not quantifiable because they are more important.
What is more important? So what you're saying is items, things that you have bought
are less important.
That they are. You're saying that they are less important than the emotional stability that your partner gives you.
Absolutely.
Great. So we were talking about women bringing nothing to the table.
But the problem is that I still have to with your argument. I still have to provide support. I still have to provide love. I still have to provide peace. So those things are not what you are presenting in your argument. Your argument is based off, you are not able to bring these things to the table. It doesn't make sense for me to be with you.
Right.
That isn't support, love, and peace. That is, nigga, can you handle your fucking bills? Can you help me do this? Can you change a fucking tire?
Is that what
I
said?
Can you do these things? Yes, that's what the conversation was about.
Is that what I said in the conversation?
I have to read back the notes. Do I have a goddamn stenographer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, anything
honestly,
not
I
to be
don't even
wrong.
remember what fucking day that was.
Anything not to be wrong. But at the end of the day is...
Why does everything have to be in right and wrong? Why we can't just have a fucking conversation?
We are having a conversation.
But you just set up...
Are you trying to say I'm wrong for saying wrong?
I am trying not to lose it in here, and y'all are fucking with me.
It's lit. All right. Yeah.
Tired of you.
All right. Let's go. Let's move on.
No, I can't breathe. I'm sick of these niggas. Like, these niggas is really like getting on my fucking nerves today. Like, it's like both. I'm not coming next week.
You don't have to argue every
crack
point.
A window?
Some conversations can just be had without arguing.
You want me to throw something at you too?
Just nuts.
I'd rather not.
It's very aggressive in here. Maybe bring Lola back. She needs help. Does she need help? Is this jumping? Are we jumping? Because they were saying, somebody said that you bullied us today. You bully us. I saw that tweet. I was like, she bullies us. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bully?
Okay, let's do it. I'm ready.
Bully is crazy.
Because I came in here on chill, but y'all keep fucking with me. So
you
now
actually
let's go.
said that you want to argue today.
No, and then I retracted that when I walked in the room. But it's all right though. Let's go.
I feel like
y'all
want to
play?
Retract.
You want to play? You want to play? Let's fucking play. Let's go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This
Next topic. Because I'm really ready to flip my shit in this fucking house today.
What happened?
It's funny. It's a joke. Everything's a fucking joke in here. Y'all sitting here mansplaining, saying a whole bunch of bullshit, saying a bunch of fucking nothing. Sick of y'all. Have an all men's episode next week.
Crazy things that happen at a funeral. I think this is this week. And these bitches. Let's see.
Can we get some music?
This shit old as hell.
What happened?
Bitch twerking on the casket.
It's Trav's idea.
Her daughter just said it was okay.
What's going on?
She tried to twerk on the casket. She said, "Can I get some
That's
music?"
fake shit.
That's like, what's that? Rihanna cosplaying as a crackhead? What was that?
It was somebody that asked for somebody to play some music so she could twerk on the fucking casket.
Right, that was Trav. That was a fail. Maybe Trav couldn't find anything else because he already had this weekend these niggas and he knew he was gonna win at that. Let's see.
It's not Sprite. Open.
What do you want me to do?
Bend down. Open. Bend down. Yeah, let me tell you what it is.
Look what my little cousin did.
It's P.
I can't stand that.
It's P goes crazy.
What happened?
Wait, what?
She said it's P
What's P?
on the fucking spoon.
She peed on the spoon?
She said, "Bend down, open your mouth."
All right.
That's what should happen to y'all.
I am calling no more podcasts today. Cap or no cap, we're going into. Now, Trav did have a shame on you, but I'm over it. Lil Duval. Mm-hmm. Cap or no cap? Dash. Cap or no cap?
What?
This is what happens when she loses a fight. Going on a date while single
I'm gonna have my nigga come in here and beat y'all the fuck up.
costs way more than going in a relationship.
What?
Going on a date while single costs way more than going on a date while in a relationship.
No cap.
No cap. Absolutely.
Cap.
How?
When I go on a date with this girl here, she's going up past the surf and turf. She wants the appetizer. She wants the surf and turf. She wants dessert. She's getting as many drinks as she fucking wants. And guess why? Because she sucks my dick. That's why. She fucks me. She sucks my dick. She cooks. So when I'm out in the restaurant, she's getting all her shit off.
So when you're single but dating her and you're
Single,
taking her to the restaurant.
Single, going on a date while single, a chick might, she gonna get what she gonna get, but it's not guaranteed that she gonna go the route.
She said you
Your
a fucking
girl
liar.
is going the route.
Your girl said you a fucking
She's going
liar.
the fuck. Yeah, don't listen to her.
Exactly.
I'm always
She
gonna
said
listen.
you're trying to impress.
Look, you're
When you're dating her and you having sex with her, this is still somebody that's sucking your dick at night.
Don't listen to this woman. She has on my clothes right now. Somewhere that I don't even know what she has. Don't listen to this fucking woman. She's a schemer and a scammer. I'm telling you right now. She's ordering everything she can fucking get most times.
Honestly, I hope she smother you.
No, I
in
swear
your
to God.
sleep.
Trom, I guarantee you, she goes out. She orders the most expensive thing on the menu. But she ain't hungry. She orders it to go.
And she wasn't doing that before?
Nigga, I'm eating. She's sitting there picking at it. She just wanted it in theory. And she takes it. I'm like, yo, where you going? So, yo, why'd you order? You're not hungry? No, I'll just eat it tomorrow. So why would you order the thing that's $176? Why? You could have ordered a fucking plantain. Yeah, look. That's Sanaya. That's her daughter. All right, great. It's both of them. Apple don't fall far from the fucking tree. Cap or no cap? If I'm sending you 5 texts at a time, then you need to reply to each of them. That's the rule.
No cap. They each say different things.
I'm overwhelmed.
Cap.
Yeah, cap.
Fuck is you doing? Why are you
Listen.
going so hard? You texting all of this? I'm supposed to
5
answer all of
different
these things?
thoughts.
Who the fuck is you?
It's 5 different fucking thoughts.
And now you have given me the ability to pick and choose what I'm going to respond to.
No, you respond to everything I sent you. I sent them to you for a reason.
Right.
What's the reason?
I have 5 different thoughts.
You have one vagina. That's the reason. You think that you can text me all of this fucking shit and I have to goddamn answer it in the middle of my goddamn day. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you asking me these goddamn questions?
I can't.
Cap or no cap?
I can't wait to fucking leave this place.
At Dad and Buried, once you figured out how to parent your first kid, it's already too late. The only way to put that knowledge into practice is to have another kid. Unfortunately, the second kid is so different from the first kid that none of the stuff you learned applies. It's a flawed system.
No cap.
I don't know. I only got one.
That's not true.
I've only got one from inception. The other one is completely different than this one. It's 4 and 14.
I call cap.
Those are 2 different worlds. Like,
I call cap.
How so?
I disagree with you, Charm, because learning how to parent means learning how to listen to your children, learn how to communicate with your children. It isn't once they do this, you do that. That's not how it works. Because if you try to, if somebody gives you advice on how to raise kids, most times it's going to be wrong unless it's them learning how to listen, learning how to prep them for tomorrow, learning how to be patient with your children. You know what I'm saying? And also letting them deal with life. Life is going to happen. You're there as a buffer. You're there as like a guide, right? When you go bowling, you got the guide rails on. You still teach them technique, but you know a lot of times they're going to fucking, what's it when called? Gutter. They're going to gutter ball. That's life. And it's going to happen. So there is no real one way to parent. This suggests there is, and it's not.
I understand what you're saying. And I'm not saying that what they're saying is spot on, but I understand the sentiments of it. Like, when you have your second kid, you're a better parent. I think everybody could agree to that. You're going to be a better parent the second go around, right? But you can't always apply the shit that you learn directly to the second kid because that kid is totally different. Definitely in my case. So it's like, yeah, I'm a better parent overall, but some of the shit just don't transfer over.
Agree. Okay, I get that. I still think this text tweet is cap. Dodge is like, if y'all don't get me the fuck out of here, she needs another cookie. She had one cookie and was like, go. You ain't know. She thought. All right, I'm sorry. Listen, I love you. I do. A lot. You know, come on. Seriously? I just said. I just said I love you. Like, dead ass? That's what you're doing? Dead ass? I just said dead ass.
I don't like you, and I don't like you.
For one day? It was one day.
Who said I liked y'all before this?
They literally think that you've been bullying us. Bullying is a crazy word.
No, he said you.
No, he said bullying y'all. You be bullying them.
Fine. And y'all jump
And
me.
he's white.
And y'all... He's not white.
Drip is white.
White?
White.
That is not a white man.
That's a white man.
That is not a white
Drip
man.
is a white man.
You a black ass lie.
So do you know for a fact or you don't know for a fact?
No,
Drip is a white
I'm
man.
pretty sure.
Drip is a white man.
He's not white.
And he said you be bullying them 2 niggers. This is racist.
That's a white man?
Yes. Yes.
He's not white.
No, that's a white man.
He your complexion.
No, that's a filter. That's a white man.
This is not a white man. You're such a fucking
I
liar.
guarantee that's a white man.
With these ashy ass knees?
Find the picture. Let me see.
This nigga is not white. It's a nigga.
All right.
Yeah, it could be white.
Trump, give me my fucking phone.
He's white.
Looking for a better picture.
He don't show no
He's
pictures of his
white.
face.
He's white. It's fine.
Oh, he's clearly white. Look.
Cap or no cap? Once your friend cuts on their iPhone flashlight to look at the bill, just get ready to pay the whole thing. Cap or no cap?
That don't make no fucking sense.
Once your friend cuts on their flashlight to look at the bill, just get ready to pay the whole thing.
Oh man, I can't stand that. Oh, all I ordered was the chicken wing ass nigga.
One chicken wing is crazy. One chicken wing is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, cap or no cap, niggers?
No cap.
No cap. Fuck you need a flashlight for a bitch you can't see.
So if you order, I saw a meme video this week where a girl was like, you ordered a pound of crabs, a pound of crawfish, this, that. I ordered a cheeseburger and a salad. I have to go half with you on your bill?
No. If it's just two of us, you pay for yours, I pay for mine. But if it's a group of people, like more than like 6 or more, then bitch, you should have ordered more so that you can split this shit down the middle. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, there's always going to be extremes and outlying situations, but for the most part, be considerate. Don't wild out and order mad shit if you know you're going to split the bill evenly with people. And also, if you're not ordering much, it's like, yo, you just got to know you kind of just taking a hit.
Right. And then, like, if these are your friends, like, I don't mind if I'm not that hungry and my friend is more hungry than I am and we split the bill down the middle because you're my friend.
Right.
Yeah, but if I'm ordering a pound of this and a pound of that, I'm going to say, yo, give me 40. If the bill is $120, I'm saying, give me 40. I'm going to pay 80. I bought mad stuff.
Right, but that's a considerate person. Like,
so
we're
most
talking
friends
also,
now aren't considerate.
That's only if it's
because
that
those are not really
difference.
friends. Like,
well, if I ordered a pound of fucking crawfish and a pound of crabs, the crabs is going to cost $80.
Yeah.
The fucking crawfishes cost $30. Yours costs $40. The bill is $150. I'm going to say, yo, here, I got $1. Give me $50.
And that's fair.
Why am I expected for you who know your finances, want to hang out with me, have to go to $75 when your bill was $40?
Yeah,
why?
I agree. I don't think that a real friend would do that.
Right.
But
that's the nature of today's these conversations.
I don't know
it's like, yo, if you know you ordered that much more, why don't you say, now y'all are right. Y'all gathered it enough to say, yo, you know what? If it's 6 of us, whatever I ordered extra, it is what it is. We're out together, fine. You ordered 3 drinks, I ordered 2. Whatever. It is what it is. We'll split it. But shit, it's 2 of us. I ordered all this shit. Why can't? What's up? Is people still like? Because I was on a podcast, We Talk Back podcast last week for Hard Soft, and I tried to get them on So Shameless. Dash, Hey, Trav, all of y'all. I tried to get them on So Shameless. They weren't going to stay here the rest of the week, and our people work, so I couldn't organize a podcast at the same time for So Shameless. But they were like, people do go out to eat. Women do go out with niggas. Just to eat. So why would you be ordering all of these things? You don't have the money to pay. If I have the money to pay, I'm going to say, yo, I want an old fashioned. I want a pina colada frozen. I want calamari fried. I want surf and turf. I want the extra lobster. Also, give me 2. Do you serve 2 lamb chops? Can I have 2 lamb chops on the side? I want 2 lamb chops on the side. These are things that I want.
All right, I want shrimp on top of my steak.
You understand what I'm saying? I want shrimp on top of my steak. If you only order a goddamn burger, fries, and a margarita, I'm not going to expect you to pay for half my shit.
Right. If it's 2 of y'all.
If it's 2 of us, again, like if me and my friend go out, I'm expecting me to pay for my shit, you to pay for your shit. If it's like that much of a disparity. But if it's a group setting, I don't respect people that pull out calculators with a group of, like I said, more than 5, more than 6. Split that shit evenly, and your shit probably wind up even cheaper than you thought it was once you split it evenly anyway.
It's just the easier thing to do, and everybody involved should be a little bit considerate, or otherwise, who are you sitting down with? Like, be careful who you.
Kids
why am I sitting down with 6 inconsiderate
y'all
people?
Y'all can't tell Tanae trying to bust it open tonight. See how much she texting in there? Her whole, like the whole shit is Tanae. The whole shit is I'm about to fuck something tonight. Look at it. Look at it. The whole fucking thing. If you want to know what I'm talking about, you got to join Discord. That is in the $6 portion of the Patreon. That's patreon.com/So Shameless Podcast. We got a few things happening. You know what I'm saying? We got extra episodes. Trom, Dodge, and I have been planning on doing more behind-the-scene pods. Can't really talk much about it because then the nosy motherfuckers we don't want to know will be coming like, oh, I wonder if they're talking about me. Yes, we're talking about you. You gotta pay.
Talking about all you niggas.
Gotta pay. One more. This is gonna be nasty. Look at that. Look at Carmelli over there. She tired. Foreplay included. Cap or no cap? How long is sex supposed to last? Hold on, Tron.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he wanted to argue with me about on the internet.
This is what you want to argue about. You
nigga, I made my statement and minded my motherfucking business, and you didn't came on top of me saying a bunch of bullshit. Hate you.
Rush.
Don't bless him.
Foreplay included. How long is sex supposed to last? 15 minutes. We kiss for 2 minutes. Matter of fact, let me pronounce this right. 15 minutes. We kiss for 2 minutes. You eat me for 3. I suck you for 5. Penetrate for 5. Done. That's what a woman said. That sex is supposed to last 15 minutes. You kiss for 2 minutes of it. Kissing for 2 minutes. You eat me for 3 minutes. I suck you for 5 minutes. She's sucking dick for 5 minutes. But you only have to eat pussy for 3. And then you penetrate for 5. You only get 5 minutes of pussy and then you're done. Cap or no cap?
Depends on the situation. Like, are you pressed for time? Is it late at night? Should you probably be in bed? Do you got things to do in the morning? Sometimes 15 minutes is a good amount of time. I don't want to feel rushed. I feel like 25 to 30 minutes might be a little bit more comfortable for that scenario. Stretch a few things out. Penetration should probably last longer than 5 minutes. But I'm not mad at it.
I know somebody who is.
What?
I just want to know what happened.
With what?
The head. Why are you mad at the head?
I wasn't mad at the head.
It sounded like you was mad at the head.
No, first of all, my problem with you and a lot of other people in the world is I tweeted a whole fucking paragraph. You highlighted one sentence of the whole paragraph that was not the fucking takeaway. So read it. You looking for it? Read it.
I can't look for you talking.
Read it.
I'm looking for it.
Hurry up.
All right, here it goes right here.
And what I said.
You said this is why women be fucking for decades with no orgasm, because in what world? Sucking dick for 5 minutes? When women are the ones that usually take more time to come, y'all really be existing for male pleasure, and I don't like that. That's
you sucking dick for 5 minutes. He eating your box for 3 minutes. Fucking you for 5 minutes. You're not having an orgasm in 8 minutes off of 3 minute head and 5 minute penetration. You wasting your time. He gonna get his nut because you done suck this nigga off for 5 minutes. He's already at a point. Then he gonna fuck it out for the next 5. He's gonna come and you gonna sit there and for what? What does that mean? Like, why are we doing this? I'm not trying to have sex with nobody for no fucking mere 15 minutes. Like, it's not fucking happening. I'm not coming in 15 minutes and you not coming in 15 minutes because I'm not coming in 15 minutes. 2 minutes of kissing, 3 minutes to give me. How the fuck I'm gonna come in 3 minutes? How?
What,
you not a fucking vibrator. You not a satisfier. I'm not coming in 3 minutes off of nobody's mouth. Most women aren't. And most women don't come off of penetration. So the way that most women have their orgasms, which is through oral sex, you're only going to give her 3 minutes of that, or you're only going to want 3 minutes of that. It's fucking slavery. It's slavery. Y'all can keep that shit. Go ahead with that. Y'all little 15-minute fucks. Go ahead.
my point is this. The alternate solution to that is to not have sex that night. I'm coming, listen to me. I'm coming from the point of we are all busy people. We are adults.
Nigga, kids, I be up all night. I'm tired as shit. If this nigga want to fuck at 10 o'clock, we going to stop fucking at 11 and I'm just going to be tired tomorrow. 2 cups of coffee before 12.
So what I'm trying to say is sometimes as an adult, you have to be efficient.
So that you can get your nut and I'm supposed to sit there efficiently. So I'm going to come
Tahoe's point, a woman wrote this.
Because she's an idiot too. Because she probably ain't never had no fucking orgasm in her life. God. Talking about eat me for 3 minutes. Like, and then when she looked at it, she said it. She was like, yeah, I just want to get to the dick.
Not everybody.
Ma'am, you're not having an orgasm off of 5 minutes of dick. You're not.
Why do you have to resort to name calling?
What do you call her?
What did I call her?
You called her an idiot.
You did call her an idiot.
Okay.
I responded to this. SMH.
What you said?
Y'all women really complain about everything. Men got to do all this and that to please, protect, and provide. And you really on here complaining about 5 minutes of neck?
Was that my complaint?
Your man runs into burning buildings for God's sake just to put food on your table. Here you go when he come home. 5 minutes? My thing is this. The nigga has to do mad shit. Niggas don't just be getting 5 minutes of neck. Let alone the fact is that we got to get y'all nut. Women don't even want to be responsible for their own nut. Y'all don't make sure that y'all nut. Niggas got to make sure that we nut and y'all nut. We got to do everything. If y'all speak up, if y'all advocate for yourselves, if y'all use y'all fucking power for yourselves, then we can have a more even playing field. But y'all only want to meet a nigga where he's at, and y'all go home and be mad and text the group chat.
Yeah, you can be like, yo,
homeboy, slow down. You're not pleasing me. This is not feel good to me.
I hope they eat you up like this on the internet all week, day by day, minute by minute.
I'm not mad at that.
I don't know what I said. Did I say something wrong?
I don't think so.
That's the tell-all right there.
What did I say?
So, when you're having sex,
yes,
who's in control of whose nut? So
we should both be in control
of our own nut, because if women were in control of our own nut, that means that y'all would probably have to last longer. But some of y'all
is it all coming quick? It's always about coming quick, because a nigga could pound on you for mad long and you still not come.
But that's not what I'm talking about. Because if that's the case, then if you know that your partner comes off of head and not off of penetration, then you need to be there until they come.
Oh wait, but guess what that would take?
Communication.
That's
which
not my
women
point.
do not do. Women do not say this is what I get off on. Women do not say, hey, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. This is women go to where men.
And I said that they be existing
and they stay right there.
They be existing for male pleasure, and I don't like that. Right, and then you talking to me, talking about my man running to burning buildings like I'm the fucking problem. My nigga happy. Fuck you.
I spoke to your man before, and this podcast has gone for way too long.
And what he said,
I just want to let you know I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Thank you all for showing up to what you showed up to. I'm not going to blow you up. I would like to thank everybody that's involved with this podcast, whether it be Trom, Dodge, Carmeli, Toro, Tiana. Thank you. Hey, welcome to the team. And Chelsea. Also, to all of the listeners. Today, I'm going to be asleep by the time you get here. Don't you come in here wilding out. You drunk ass. So shameless.
So shameless. Holy shit.
You got something to say?
That was fun.
About what? You serious?
That nigga be cruising, yeah, hey. I'm shameless, so shameless. With my dogs on the block, it was dangerous. Take your girl out to eat and she's paying. I'm shameless, so shameless. I'ma go hit Tahoe up. Come bring the Tahoe truck, body bags on body bags. Come pick this garbage up. DJ mixing in the booth, he leave him traumatized up. I ain't got no time to waste, let's get these commas up. I'm sitting in class, I can't even focus. Looking at teach, hoping that she don't notice. Titty sit right, God ass me poking. I'm sitting in the front cause I gotta be the closest. I'm just waiting for the bell, let everybody leave. I passed with an A, but left her with a D.